Chugging its way from Coney Island to Queens, the N train finds its northern terminus here in Astoria. So today we're going to take a look at this diverse neighborhood and see what it has to offer. And believe me, it's going to feel like you've been around the world. So I hope you're ready, Astoria, because this month the spotlight is on you. Industrial? Sure. A little gritty? You betcha. But if you take the time to explore the northwestern corner of Queens, you'll see that Astoria is a neighborhood unlike any other. And that's the key word, neighborhood. This place somehow packs residents from around the world inside of its borders, which is obvious after a quick look around. I decided to meet some international locals and see what I could learn. And besides, a MetroCard's much cheaper than a plane ticket, right? My first stop was at the nondescript entrance of the Greek Cultural Center to speak with Larissa, who told me all about her organization.
Well, the Greek Cultural Center was created 36 years ago by people who loved art. The mission is to continue the Greek American culture.
The center promotes their culture primarily through live performances of Greek plays. And if you don't know the lingo, fear not. Along with easy-to-read supertitles, non-Greek spectators can find another way to understand.
They're like, wow, you are expressive with your body and your faces, and because Greeks, you see how I talk. That's how we talk. We talk with hands, we talk with, loud.
The center also holds low-priced workshops where visitors can learn how to play Greek instruments and perform several of the country's traditional dances. Now, with Larissa right there, I just had to learn it for myself.
Open your hands.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay, and the snap is important.
You don't have to snap it yet.
Okay.
All right, so just 1, 2.
Oh, there's
3,
the snap. Okay.
4.
Oh, wait. You threw me for a curveball here. Oh, wait. Okay, so who gets anything right on the first try? It's like bum, 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 ba-da.
Down, hot, turn, up.
So the next time I'm in Greece, I can party like a local. And speaking of party, my next stop was at a restaurant serving food from the biggest party country in the world. Need a hint? Think Carnival in Rio de Janeiro. As I walked through the door of Chateau Brasil to meet Marcos, I could immediately feel the friendly, tropical vibe.
It's been here for many years, and it's known within the community to be a place where everybody in the community comes, kind of like the Brazilian backyard of Astoria.
And new customers have a lot to look forward to on their first visit to the restaurant.
They're going to see a lot of Brazilians hanging out and having a good time and having some Brazilian food and listen to real Brazilian music in the heart of the Brazilian community, Astoria.
So that performance was great, guys. Now it's time to eat.
Yes.
So what's coming? What are we expecting?
I think we're going to have a feijoada. Oh, there we go.
In case you missed that, it's called feijoada, and it's a black bean stew, sort of the national dish of Brazil. Can't pronounce it? Say it with me. Feijoada.
It's more than just a dish. It's a tradition that takes place usually on Sundays in Brazil. So families make feijoadas and then invite their friends to gather around, and so everybody eats together.
So I think we're ready.
Yes.
How about a toast before we eat? Because
Yes.
you guys have been great. You've been wonderful musicians and gracious hosts, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
And Brazilian toast, what do you say?
Saúde.
Saúde. Tá bom.
All
Saúde.
right.
Now, after that wonderful meal, there's just one more place that I've got to visit. It's an authentic, century-old Central European beer hall, and it's right here in Astoria. Looks like we're here.
Bohemian Hall and Beer Garden. We just celebrated 100 years this year, and it was founded in 1910. And the place is run and managed by the Bohemian Citizens Benevolent Society of Astoria.
just started as a meeting place for Czechs and Slovaks that were in Astoria, which in the 1910 was predominantly Czech, Slovak, and German.
And with 13 to 14 different craft beers on tap, this place will satisfy the palate of any beer connoisseur.
This is Staropramen.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
Which is
very
a very well-known, popular brewery in the Czech Republic. This I call my version of the king of beers here. This is a Pilsner Urquell.
Ah, yes.
And it's very well-known, very famous brewery from the town of Pilsen in the Czech Republic. And it doesn't get any better than this.
Well, it looks great. Let's give it a shot. A true cultural establishment, the Bohemian Hall and Beer Garden is a beacon for Czechs and Slovaks of all ages.
I like coming here because I can either speak Slovak or English, and there's no pressure to speak. And I come here to practice my language.
This atmosphere, this environment, you know, having a Czech beer
Yeah.
in a proper
A pivo.
pivo in a proper glass.
Originally it was for Czech because Astoria was very much Czech neighborhood.
It's basically to preserve education, the Czech and Slovak culture. But you know, it's all inclusive. It's for everybody.
And with enormous crowds, it's clear that almost everybody is getting in on the fun. After passing through the indoor bar, visitors see the sprawling beer garden, complete with tents, picnic tables, a performance stage, grills, and, of course, plenty of taps.
People like walk outside into the garden, and it's kind of like that scene in The Wizard of Oz where it's in Technicolor.
Yeah.
You know, oh, and you can drink.
You know, I really like the atmosphere. It's almost like it brings me back to Bavaria. I've never been there, but it brings me back. You know?
I like it, you know, there's enough trees here. It actually shades out the sun a little bit. Nice atmosphere.
And with all this beer around, it's best to avoid driving.
The best way to get here would be to take the N or the W and to the Astoria Boulevard stop, and it's a block away.
So tell us about what you're drinking. I have the Pilsner Urquell, which is a great beer.
So do I.
And
I
you
wouldn't
have
drink anything else. Maybe.
Hey, Nastrovi?
Nastravi.
Nastravi. What kind of beer you got there?
Golden Pheasant, a Slovak beer. I'm Slovak, so I like the Czech beers, but I'd rather drink a Slovak beer.
We had the white beer, the Frankensteiner, and the Omegang Hennepin. We love all good beers. And they have nothing but good beer here, which makes it easy.
What an amazing day I'm having. I mean, traditional Greek dancing in the morning, Brazilian feijoada for lunch, and now Bohemian beer. And it's all within a few blocks. So the next time you want to take a trip around the world without leaving town, just hop on that N train and come to Astoria. We're all going to be waiting for you. I'm Kevin Vesey reporting for Transit News. Cheers, guys! Cheers. Nastrovia! All right.